Let me just at the outset say that very clear from myself as the Minister, but also the Department of Agriculture, that we don't want to lose a single farmer to any other country. We need every single one of our farmers to stay here in South Africa, to expand their production, to assist us grow the economy, to create jobs and contribute to food security. And we are so grateful for the work that farmers are already doing under really difficult circumstances. Collapse of local infrastructure, bad roads, rails not working, ports are not efficient enough. And we're going to work to address all of those things. But I just want to assure everybody that I don't want a single farmer to leave, and that we will work on fixing the issues that are making it very difficult. But I would ask that people, before they simply share things on WhatsApp groups or share the latest bit of sensationalism, that they do make some effort to check whether this is actually true or not. For instance, there's misinformation flying around that I am now, through the Preservation of Agricultural Land Act, going to determine and tell each farmer what they can and can't grow. There's nothing in the Act that says I've got the power to do that, nor would I want to micromanage at a farm gate level what people produce. That's up to farmers to decide and the market to choose. Equally so with the so-called levies, which Sakelicha is trying to whip up public emotion that I'm now sitting on some huge BEE fund and levy, when these levies go directly into the commodity bodies, assisting to everybody in that particular commodity group to be able to grow their sector, grow their business, and to have better market, better access to science and research. So always check and verify before you simply share the latest bit of hype or misinformation. Tempers are running incredibly high in South Africa. We need to de-escalate, we need to all take a deep breath, and then we need to move determinedly to finding the solutions to the problems that face us as a country. And certainly, as the Minister of Agriculture, I want to assure all of our farmers, our farm workers, all in the agri sector, that we're working incredibly hard as a department to make the environment easier and better for people to be able to farm and farm more effectively.
And John, what is your stance on black economic empowerment?
Well, I've set out very clearly today, we cannot, like Sakelicha wishes to do, pretend that we don't have a divided past and we don't have an inequality problem in South Africa. A Gini coefficient of 0.63 is one of the highest in the world. You cannot put your head in the sand and pretend that doesn't happen. How do we fix it? Well, not by top-down diktat, not by creating elite transfers of ownership. I believe the type of work that's being done within the commodity associations at the grassroots level, bottom-up, farmer development, extension services, assisting small farmers to be able to access markets will bring everybody up to a fair starting point where they can then compete fairly. At the moment, nobody can say it's a fair race, and certainly if you look at the figures that Wandile Seshlobo and others put out regularly, there's still far too little participation